Hello everyone, today we are going to start with the new subject which is optical networks, and the topic which we are going to cover today in this session is basic principles of optical networks. So first we will see how the optical fiber is constructed. As we can see in the picture, the optical fiber consists of the three layers. The first or the innermost layer is the core layer, the middle layer is the cladding layer, and the outermost is the coating or a buffer. The electromagnetic wave in the optical fiber cable travels through the innermost, that is through the core layer. The cladding layer is used for the purpose so that the electromagnetic wave traveling through the optical fiber should not escape from the cable, and the coating or the buffer is used for the protection purpose of the optical fiber. So this is the basic structure of an optical fiber cable construction. Okay, so now we will see how does the communication in optical fiber communication takes place. So here we can see the first unit of the diagram is transmitter. Here, as we know, in optical fiber, the signal travels in the form of electromagnetic waves and not in the form of electrical signal. So basically, the first and most important thing to do is to convert the electrical signal into the electromagnetic wave or into the form of light or photons. So first the work of the transmitter is to take the electrical signal as the input and to convert it into the electromagnetic wave. So here we can see that the plane or the dark line is denoted as the electrical signal, and while this one with the dashed one is the optical signal. Now so here the electrical signal is given as input to the transmitter, and the light source then it converts it into the high frequency electromagnetic waves. So then this electromagnetic wave is then applied or given to the optical fiber cable using the connector. This connector is connected between the transmitter and the optical fiber cable. Now, after a particular distance, then optical splice is used. So, what is optical splice? Basically, it is used for connecting two different optical cables together. And then again, using the optical splice, the signal is made or the electromagnetic waves are made to travel. Now, if suppose we have to split the signal, or if we have to send it to two or more than one receivers, then we can use the optical coupler or a beam splitter. Now here we can see, after using the splitter, we have split the signal or the electromagnetic wave into two different waves. So one is supplied to other equipment, and here one is sent further to the regenerator. Now what is regenerator? Regenerator is used so as to make the signal strong again, so as to increase its power. As the signal, we know that as the signal, any sort of signal when travels for a large or longer distance, it starts attenuating. So as to make the signal or electromagnetic waves powerful again, we have to use the regenerator. Now what does regenerator consist of? It consists of an optical receiver. The optical receiver receives the electromagnetic waves, it converts it into electrical signal and gives it to the electronic circuit. So in electronic circuit, the electronic circuit does the work of amplifying the signal, removing any sort of noise from it. And again, after working on the signal, this electronic circuit then gives the signal to the optical transmitter. The optical transmitter here works similar to this one, and it will convert the electrical signal again into the electromagnetic wave. Now, similar to this one, again here the splice is used to connect two different optical fiber cables, and then at the end of the receiver we use the optical amplifier. Now, what does optical amplifier do? Optical amplifier used to amplify the signal in light, in the form of light itself. Here we have seen that regenerator first converts it into electrical signal and then amplifies it and removes its noise, and then again converts it into the optical signal. But while optical amplifier uh, optical amplifier does amplification in the form of light itself. It does not convert the signal again into electrical form. So this amplified signal is then again fed to the receiver using the connector. Now then this signal is given to the photodetector. The photodetector converts the photons or the electromagnetic waves into the form of electric current and forwards or sends it to the amplifier. Amplifier then amplifies the signal according to the need, and the original signal is restored here again, and at the end we get the electrical signal at the output. So this is how the communication takes place in the form of electromagnetic waves using the optical fiber communication.